Don't forget to like and subscribe to Jolie Knots Crochet. Hit share, go ahead and share with your friends, or you can hit that little bell to get notifications when new patterns release.
Hi everybody, welcome to Jolie Knots Crochet. I'm Crystal and today we're going to be making this really simple, easy ribbed beanie. Now this is only made of double crochets, and what happens here is when you have a really busy yarn, it's better to do something really simple where you can see the texture somewhat easily rather than making full designs into with a busy yarn, and it's gonna come out really nice. Just double crochets worked in one rectangle in rows this way, and then we are going to seam up the side with a slip stitch, and then sew all of our ends together right here, the top, creating that top, and you've got yourself a nice stretchy beanie with that double crochet rib. So there we have it. The yarn that I'm using today for this is Lion's brand Comfy Cotton Blend. Of course, you can use any 3-weight yarn that you like. I am also using a 5mm hook. You'll need a tapestry needle to sew up the top. This yarn is Ocean Breeze, and it comes in a 392 yard skein of 7 ounces. All right, so go ahead and grab your materials and let's get started. Okay, so to get started on that beanie, we are going to go ahead and make a slip knot. And you're going to chain 40. Now that you got 40 chains, you're going to chain 2 more and double crochet into the 3rd chain from the hook. Double crochet into each chain until you reach the end. Okay, we've gotten to the end and you should have 1 full row of double crochets. So now what you're going to do is chain 2, turn your work, and working into this first double crochet, we are going to put a double crochet into both loops. Our next double crochets all the way across until we get to the end are going to be in the back loop only. So your first and your last should go through both loops. Your next one and the remainder should go through the back loop only. And that's all you're going to do. You're going to repeat that until you get to 36 rows. Okay, I have just completed my 36 rows. Yours should look like a long rectangle, just like this. And so now what we're going to do is fold our work in half. So we're going to fold it in half, match up our stitches, and we're going to slip stitch all the way along the side. Alright, the way that we are going to work that is you're matching up one side to the other. So I am going to find my first double crochet on this side. and slip it right in. Now I'm going to go through the next stitch, find the next stitch back here, and go through the next one, find your next stitch on the back panel, and continue that all the way across until you get to the end. Okay, now that I've gotten to the end with my slip stitches, I am going to pull through, well, I'm going to chain one to secure and get that nice and tight, and then I'm going to pull through my tail. I left a pretty long tail on this one. Alright, so I've got that all slip stitched up. You can see where my slip stitch is here. Not too much, the yarn's really busy. So what I want to do though is make sure that that's the inside. That will be my inside. And now when I sew up my hat, I will be sewing up from one side, scrunching that up. You can put a pom-pom on yours if you like. And all I'm really going to do is weave myself in and out of these rows. And that's it. In and out. And as you get farther, you will notice that you're going to pull it together and scrunch it. See that? Once you get to the end, I'll show you how we'll tie it off. Let's go ahead and continue weaving. Alright, now that we've gotten right to where we started, I'm going to pull. See that? Just pull it up, scrunch it up all nice and tight. I can pull apart, scrunch it up, and now I'm going to put a few extra stitches in here just to make sure that it's all secure, just going back and forth. And there you have it. Now, like I said, you can go ahead and put a pom-pom on yours if you like. This I'm making for my daughter, and she's not too big on the pom-poms. This will do just fine for her. Now, when I tie my knot off, I'm going to shove this back inside, and I am going to tie it up with the little string, with the little end from my starting point. Let's give that a few nice tugs, and we will be good to go, just like that. Snip off your ends. You've got yourself a nice double crochet ribbed beanie. Really simple to make, just like that. You can fold up the hem if you want a rib or a lining. You can leave it long. My daughter doesn't really like the lining, so I just leave it long. So it's a little bit shorter than your typical. You might want to make it longer if you like extra slouch on it. Whatever is your preference. Alright everybody, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Simple. Go ahead and make your projects. Subscribe to the channel, like, share with your friends, and hit the little notifications bell.